Warning, this video contains spoilers for Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood. Hey everyone, Ravinous here. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood and our quest through the main story, leveling, and side quests, and job quests. So, when we last left off, we made our way to Rhalgr's Reach and met with the Alamegan Resistance. However, they need to discuss if we're given a bad deal or not. So in the meantime, let's talk to where are you? Alphino, and see what he's got for us. And I believe we're going to go for, well, so to see we find ourselves with a survey of free time. Forgive me, you are free to look around Rhalgr's Reach. In fact, I would encourage you to do so. It'll give you a better grasp of our current circumstances. Thank you, Master Kemp. I believe we will do just that. Alright. Let's take a look around. Let's make the most of this opportunity and assess the Resistance's capabilities. Feel free to poke our noses wherever we want. We will, eh? I like the sound of that. Well, I already know this place inside out. I can show you around if you'd like, Ravinous. Okay. Tour guide. Great, let's get started. Look how she very quickly got in front of me to play tour guide. So, let's have at it. Alright. So again, we're going to check the map. Still no side quests. So let's make our way over here. I'll bet you think the Resistance is mostly made up of Alamegan Highlanders like me, but the truth is we don't even account for half. We got Hellsguard from all the way over by the spine in here, and plenty of Seekers of the Sun like Nago. There's even some Beastmen, well, Beast women I suppose, like the one over there. She's an Ananta. They've been with us for a while now. Oh, I see her. Well, one of the smaller factions has. The rest won't have anything to do with us. We're no different from the Garleans to them. They keep to themselves, spending all their time crafting. Ananta make the most amazing jewelry, by the way. They use magic to twist metals and crystals into shapes you wouldn't believe. It's a pity people hardly ever get to see their work, but then most don't even know they exist. That's enough about them, anyway. Let's take a closer look at the statue of Rhalgr, shall we? Alright, before we do that, let's get a closer look at Ananta. There she is. Amazing how she can float like that, but moving on. Let's get on to the cloud. Oh, we can swim. I'm going to swim. Sorry, I had to. I hadn't swam yet. I can't use my mount at this time. Okay, we swam a bit. I didn't know you could swim here. I had to swim. Alright. I can't see you, but I see the marker, so... that fog. Pretty awe-inspiring, isn't it? The Breaker of Worlds who guided our ancestors to these lands all those centuries ago. Ida used to tell me stories on stormy nights. She wanted me to understand, to remember. At the end of the 5th Astral Era, when the waters rose higher and higher, people all across Eorzea beseeched the heavens for a sign, and lo, a burning star appeared in the eastern sky, and led the way to those mountains of Girabanya. They who were saved by his grace pledged to honor and revere him, to devote themselves to great works without and within. A storm of blood approaches fast, hell's open, heavens weep. for no one's soul doth lie beyond the measure of his reach. That last part was inscribed on the stone by a monk of the Fist of Rhalgr. Eden explained it to me. A day will come, bringing strife and sorrow that none may escape. Waste not these precious hours, but in quiet preparation make strong the body and mind. I don't know if that storm of blood is finally upon us, but if it is, I have to believe that everything we've been through, everything that's led us to this point, will see us through in the end. Alright, sorry, that was all a bit melodramatic, wasn't it? Let's keep moving, shall we? Off to the infirmary! It's over there. I want to take a shortcut. Kinda. Okay, the animation finally kicked in. Yeah, it lags a bit crazy with all these people. Okay. Yeah, we didn't quite come this far north. That was a pretty snazzy looking place, actually. I was expecting worse. This is the infirmary, as you can probably tell. Here's where the resistance healers patch up the wounded and tend to the sick. No matter how carefully we plan our operations, casualties were inevitable. It's a sad thing to think about, but it's also important to remember the cost, as Conrad would say. We should go. I'll show you the Aetheryte Plaza next. Which we have been to, and I can teleport to. I love the architecture, the tents and whatnot. It's just nice to see new locations after so many years. Alright, so we'll go to the Aetheryte Plaza. Poof! There we go. When you've seen one Aetheryte, you've seen them all, right? Not quite. This one is an older design, dating back decades to when the Fist of Rhalgr was still here. It may look a little different, but it works as well as any other. I'll show you where the Sutlers are next, but don't forget to attune to the Aetheryte before we go. Yeah, it is a bit different. Alright. Okay, I said I was going to go through here, so I'm going to go through here now. Just because it looks different. Oh, I can go out there too. Alright. So let's cut through here. Alright. Hey, Alphano. Hardly surprising. Where there is war, there is profit to be had. Oh, excellent. They've no shortage of sutlers here, should we have need of their services. I always feel like I'm talking to people in the wrong order. Arms, armor, potions, you name it, these folks have got it. The resistance would be in a bad way without brave merchants to keep it provisioned. If you're short on anything or need something repaired, these are the people to speak to. Oh, Alphano and Alice are here. Why don't we see how they're getting on? All right, now I believe I said fending because this is all melee, right? Yeah. Fending would give me an upgrade. So. Yay! Now let's put this down there so we can put it away later. Anything new, or are you saying the same thing? Okay. Check for side quests. Any opened up? You unlocked, didn't you? Unlock, side quest. Unlockable thingy. Gotta go do it. It has a plus sign that means that it's unlocking something. Alright, what do you got for me? Huh. That there a sightseeing log? Unless I'm mistaken, do you perchance to know a woman named Milith? I believe so. I don't remember. It's been a long time. Huh, what are the odds? Milith is my niece, lest you wonder, and she told me much and more that you inherited her letters. Ah, but where are my manners? Rhalgr Ironheart at your service. I'm an explorer like most of the clan, and my niece bade me share with you such knowledge I've accumulated. Here, lend me your log. Update to the sightseeing log. Let's see now. Definitely there, and there, and there, and there. Yes, that ought to suffice. My explorations have taken me far and wide, but dearest to my heart are the regions of Alamigo, beauteous in their ruggedness, and the lands far east glorious in their diversity. There are many wondrous sights to be seen in these places. I've written down the directions to them. Some will prove more difficult to reach than others, but if you're even half as resourceful as Milith says you are, I'm confident that you'll find them all. And with that, I shall leave you to resume your adventures. Go forth, my friend, and take in such breathtaking vistas as my father, the great Rhalgr Ironheart, could not see in his lifetime. Stormblood entries in your log. Must be Disciple of War level 60 or above to record the vistas. Travel the location. Let's see, and you'll learn experience. Use your wits and the notes to find the sites. Yep. Alright. That may help us level later. But, back to the story. Let's see, there's Lise. And there. Gotcha. Alright, this will give us aiming and healing heads. So let's take a look real quick. So, oh, maybe could have used it more than my tank. Oh well. It looks like casting for this one. Oh well, Dragon's gonna suffer a little bit. Come to take measure of our friendly neighborhood merchants. They're a bold lot, that much is plain. If the Imperials found they were peddling their wares to resistance, they would be lucky to escape with their lives. 'Tis a gamble, and I admire their courage, but their motives could hardly be said to be altruistic. Ah, here you are. I've been looking all over for you. We've finished discussing your proposal, and we're ready to receive you all back in the tent. I've sent someone to fetch you Stola and Kryl, so if you'd like to follow me. I wonder if they would ask us to do something for them in order for them to agree. Because RPG. Oh wow, they literally took us here. Poof, we're here. Alright, my friend. Sorry to keep you waiting, but matters such as these demand due deliberation. We'll begin once the others arrive. Alright.
Thank you all for waiting. We have reached a consensus. I, Conrad Kemp, do hereby accept the Eorzean Alliance's proposal. You must understand, however, that our cooperation comes with certain caveats.
Of course, like I said.
Those caveats being...
I take no joy in this, just so you know. Were it within my power, I'd offer you more assistance. But the resistance is far more fragmented than you realize. The men and women in my care belong to but one of many factions.
Gather the factions. Unite them.
Simply put, I can only speak for the people of Rhalgr's Reach. Now, I have every intention of appealing to the others, and I expect many will agree, but it will take time, and I cannot guarantee universal support.
Understood. I shall see that the Alliance is under no misapprehensions as to your position.
Much obliged. But that's not the whole of it. As you can imagine, the loss of those who cast their lot with the Griffin left us short on numbers. Some of our most trusted veterans died at the wall, and we've had to fill their posts with the young and inexperienced. Frankly, everything's in a right bloody mess.
Oh, we'd be more than happy to help you get back on your feet. If we're going to work together, we'll be doing ourselves a favor.
Well, there's no shortage of work to be done, that's for sure. We're in dire need of new blood, too.
All right.
Ishtola and I could lend a hand in the infirmary. From what I saw, they could do with a few more healers.
Very well. I, for my part, shall return to the Rising Stones. I'm certain there are others among the Scions who would welcome the opportunity to fight for Alamegan liberation.
Our bit players.
Is there anything else we can do to help?
I had something else in mind for you lot. Monargo and Mefrid will tell you more.
Guess it's us three.
Understood. We won't let you down.
Interesting combination I have here. Alright, first, Mefrid. Pinch me if I'm dreaming, because I swear it's finally happening. The whole of Eorzea committed at last to the liberation of Alamigo. Now that we've dealt with the formalities, we can get to work. I'm glad you're with us, friend. Heh, as if there were any doubt. What a relief. For a moment there, I really wasn't sure which way it was going to go. Alright. I actually have a button where I can use an OK button, which essentially is targeting the NPCs for me, which is how I'm getting through all these people. Right then. Nago and Mifrid will be our keepers. Knowing not only what they require, one task as good as the other, make your choice, Ravinous. Let's see, casting. Yeah. The Aether Compass may now be used to locate Aether Cruise in new regions. If you have misplaced it, you may return it by speaking with a Gilbron at the Forgotten Knight or Galfred at Rhalgr's Reach. I prepared for that and picked one up at, whoa, there really is two. Hold on. Yeah, I picked it up before the expansion because I knew I needed it. See, familiar face forgotten, or a friend in need, a friend of a friend in need. You know what? Let's go with that route. Of course, we will check real quick. 260, 245, 260. So this is definitely a scouting one I'll get. Let's go for her first. Because I like Nago. Before we begin, I'd like to thank you and the Scions again for patching me up after I bled all over your floor. I owe you my life, I won't forget that. Furthermore, it was rude of me to run off without saying a word. It's all well and good for me claiming my duties here couldn't wait, but a parting thank you was the very least you deserved. My apologies. And thank you. Now, to business. Commander Kemp's entrusted me with a formal reply to be hand-delivered to the Alliance leadership. It covers everything we discussed, as well as detailing the disposition of our forces. What I need is an escort, 1 or 2 men at most, so we can make it to the wall swiftly and without attracting undue attention. Very well, I shall join you in this. General Aldine commands the forces at Castor Morans, so it should be simple enough to see it into his hands. Great, that's just what I wanted to hear. When you're ready to depart, meet me at the pass leading out of the reach. I guess I can only do these one at a time. I imagine I'm doing both. I guess I can pick up his too. No, we'll do it one at a time. I have a feeling that that's going to make things weird. Yeah, we'll just do it one at a time. We'll come back because we have a free return, so. And if we forget about it, we have that nice current main scenario quest that'll lead us right back once we're done. Alright, so is there a faster... Not really. Or kinda. Anything other than doing what I'm doing right now would have been faster. Whatever. Alright, no new side quests. Moving on. Alright. Alright, Alice. Let us defer to Minago with regards to the route. Well, we could just as easily head back the way we came. There could be any number of reasons why we should not. Got everything you need? Good. Then let's be off. Alright. Let us be off. See then what I could... No preference. There's so many people, we have instances of areas, so... Alright. So, we need to go about over there. And to the west is an aetherite, or an aether current. Still says west, and well, we're headed west. Northwest. Alright, well, let's talk. Let's head over here. Alright. Hi, spider. So northeast, so it's about over... There it is. I see it. We're gonna go there real quick. Ah, sees it. Ah. Up this way. Link up. Alright. While we're here, let's check. Now it should show us our aether currents, right? Oh, that's a lot. There's a lot in this area. How close is the next one? Oh, it's a bit southwest, so we'll come back to that. See, once I get all the aether currents, then I'll be able to fly in this area. But I don't expect to be able to do that until we're practically done with this zone, so... Okay. Why have we stopped? Is Autumn miss? Quiet, hear that? That was a cerulean engine backfiring. Imperials. You gods, you have preternatural senses. I didn't hear a thing. When you grow up hunting in these lands, you learn to discern the sound from sounds that could mean life or death, or be they a predator or a patrol. From what I'm hearing, we have a 7-man patrol augmented with a single Magitech armor. Wide search pattern divided in 3 teams. I don't think they know we're here. It's risky, but we should split up and try to take them all by surprise at the same time. We don't want them calling reinforcements. 3 teams? 3 of us? Nothing for it then. Where are they? Head north. You should see them long before they see you. I'll deal with the ones to the south. The armor should be to the west. Ravinous best equipped to deal with that. We attack in 5, and that ought to be enough time to get into position. Rendezvous on the west bank after. Any questions? No, then good luck. She went all super military on us, so let's charge up. Alright. Where are they? I see. Okay, here we go. Let's get it back into a better stance. Alright, use it. And then we'll focus on my targets. Alright, simple enough. We done? Yep, we're done. Okay, Featherfoot, let's get out of here. Oh, let's see. Can we go up this way? No, yes, no, yes, no, no, yes, no, no, yes, yes. Still learning my way around here. Alright. That was super easy. But we should charge up for later. Oh, I should have talked to Alizé. Oh well. Looks like everything went to plan. Not that I'm surprised. The 3 soldiers I faced didn't put up much of a fight. Most of the Imperials we get out here are conscripts from other provinces with little training and even less conviction. It's grim work killing men and women like that, but I don't doubt they do the same to you if the roles were reversed. And don't you dare pity a man in armor. Conscript or no, a soldier piloting one of those can kill a dozen good men in the blink of an eye. Not that I need to tell you that after what happened at the wall. So we were going scouting, I believe. Double check. Yeah, scouting. Alright. Now I can talk to her, Alizé. I'm pleased to report that the Empire is short 3 soldiers. Not that any self-respecting legatus would be sorry to lose them. Alright. Okay, let's check. Let's see, 45, 45. All of them are 45, so any of them are good. So let's go casting. Alright. Right, I believe we rested long enough. We should resume our journey before someone notices their missing patrol. Okay. Let's get out of here. Cross the river. Sorry for my yawning. It's actually really early and I have not slept. I'm so excited. I want to get these recorded as much as possible. I want to play. I've been waiting for so long. Alright. What are we hiding from? More soldiers? I didn't think they'd come this far west, but better safe than sorry. We're clear. Only Alliance patrols ahead. Oh, good. You said the forces at Castrum Orleans were under the command of Flame General Ralpon Aldin, did you not? By Rhalgr, the Bull of Alamigo himself. I never dreamed I'd have a chance to meet the legend. Alright, let's go talk to Rhalgr. I guess I need to take the bridge because there's a river here. Interesting. I see people using Magitech weapons and their players. Ooh. I see an interesting fate. Maybe. Hold on. We're going to take a slight detour. And I want to fight that really big-ass bear. Go, fight a bear. I can't see what's going on, but I'm fighting the bear. Just keep at it. Just keep punching. Just keep punching. I can't see what's going on. But I know my combos. That's what's important. This is the craziness of doing a Fate with this new content. Where's he going? Oh, I am in the wrong area. Yeah, he turned around. Someone turned him around by accident. Yep, just keep punching him. All the effects all the time. And this gives you guys a full taste of what I go through in these type of fates. I can't even tell which way he's facing. I can guess, but I'm not 100% sure. I mean, yeah, I could turn down my settings a bit. But in a way, this is glorious in and of itself. And you can see by my, okay, I know which way he's facing now. The fact that I'm keeping my Grease Lightning, that my combos are still going off. I haven't died in this mess. Alright, Tornado Kick. Finish it off. Ooh. Achievement? What is that achievement? Oh, 3,000 fates. It wasn't even connected to that. Fate. It was just, I do a lot of fates. I just remembered I need to turn on my, turn on the company buffs. Because the good things about having a free company. I know not many people are on right now. Because it's super early. Most of my guys are asleep right now. That's okay. But we made it back. Oh, Pippin! I see him down there. I returned from a survey of the wall but a moment ago. We have yet to recover Papalymo's personal effects. I'm sorry to say, but you may rest assured that we will notify you and yours the moment we do. Alright, well, I don't see the girls, so that means they'll probably pop up after I talk to them.
It is good to see you again, my friends. I hope you are here to tell me you have made contact with the Resistance.
We are, General. Allow me to introduce Monago of Rhalgr's Reach.
At your service, sir. And may I say what an absolute honor it is to stand before the Bull of Alamigo.
These are not the Blood Sands, girl. You and I are but soldiers on a battlefield fighting for the same cause.
As you say, General. On behalf of Commander Kemp of the Alamigan Resistance, I present to you our formal response.
Good. I'm glad we've reached an accord. Though I was not aware you had suffered such losses.
Aye. Some of our finest took part in the Griffin's doomed assault, and we've been struggling to find new recruits ever since. The massacres cast a pall over the whole Resistance, and many who might once have been open to joining us have since thought better of it.
After all of the Griffin's false promises, one can hardly blame them. They have no desire to give their lives for a lost cause.
We will not lie to them. This is war, and lives will be lost. Yet what we offer is not the fever dream of a madman, but true hope.
The people need proof of this, Father. Let us show it to them. I say we stand shoulder to shoulder with our new allies and engage the Garleans in open warfare. The Resistance must demonstrate that they can hold their own against Imperial regulars. And with our assistance, I am confident they can do just that. If we can achieve even a token victory, I believe it will serve to rekindle the hope of the Alamigan people and inspire them to rise up once more.
Aye. Aye. Once word spread that we'd won a battle against the Garleans, I'd wager we'd have new recruits flocking to us from Malms around. The question is, when and where do we strike?
I'm glad you asked. I have a plan.
That devious smile. Our scouts recently informed me of an interesting development at Castrium Vilodina, namely the arrival of a shipment rumored to have come from the research and development facilities near the capital, containing a prototype Magitech armor. It is our assessment that the armor is to be field tested here, most likely against Alliance forces, mayhap before the day is out. Damn it all, more Magitech weapons? That's the last thing we need. Your concern is not unwarranted, but we needn't despair just yet. The shipment is thought to have contained a single heavy unit and one or possibly two support units. With a well-laid ambush, we are confident we can destroy them all, thus hindering their development and delaying future deployment. And should we carry this out as a joint endeavor with the Resistance, they will have their rallying cry. It would mean dropping all pretense about the Alliance not wanting to go to war with the Empire, but you'd have a lot more folk willing to stand up and fight if they knew they weren't alone. And you were going to have to do it eventually anyway. Exactly. And so what I propose is simple. We harry their patrols to bait them into bringing their prototype weapons to East End, where our Resistance allies will take them from behind. Simple indeed, and well within our capabilities. I see no reason to delay, especially if a field test is imminent. What do you say? What say you? Assuming the Vice Marshal's intelligence is accurate, I agree with his assessment and fully support his plan. I shall notify my comrades at once. Understood. I shall have one of my men bring you the details of the plan and on. Alright. And we, for our part, will be fighting with the Alliance, yes? I somehow doubt you were intending to sit this one out. I'll punch things. We'll go casting. But this will have to wait until the next episode. We are running well over on time. So, again, we'll continue this in the next episode. So, if you enjoyed this, give a like. Any thoughts, comments down below. If you haven't subscribed, click on it. My beautiful face. If you'd like to support these videos, check out my Patreon. And thank you for watching. Till next time, later.